So this story takes place in the Salem Last time I filmed something like this, somebody told me I need to accept Jesus into my heart. So let's try this again. Hey everyone, so today is kind of a more serious kind of video. I'm trying to bring in my inner Shane Dawson creepy video vibe, but obviously not gonna happen. So today I'm actually doing my paranormal experiences video. So I'm going to be telling you a few separate stories that have happened to me. I have had quite the paranormal experience throughout my life. So my first story takes place in Salem, Massachusetts. Now, if you guys have been on my channel for a while, you know that I go to Salem every October. And my parents find it really fun and cool, and so do I. So this story takes place in the Salem Cemetery. Now, a couple years ago, they used to let you go into the cemetery at night. They don't really let you do that anymore. So it was probably like a Friday or Saturday night. And my parents and I were just roaming the cemetery, checking out when people died and reading their description on life and stuff. And this cemetery is super old. So my parents were walking and I was a little bit behind them, and I was just checking out some tombstones, and all of a sudden I felt something grab my ankle. I freaked out because I just wasn't expecting it, and it was definitely very distinct feeling. Like I kind of like screamed a little, and it was really weird because I was standing right next to a grave, and it just felt like something like reached out and grabbed me from the ground. That was just one of the most creepy experiences that I have had in Salem. So the next story takes place in a little town called Danvers, Massachusetts. So we were staying in Danvers, Massachusetts because it's kind of outside of Salem. It's like about 20 minutes outside of Salem. All the hotels in Salem were booked. My parents and I was also dating my ex Anthony at this time, we all decided it would be the smartest idea to play the Ouija board in our hotel room. We're playing the Ouija board and we're getting all these weird responses. We're getting some initials and they're kind of going like YRZ, ZRY, and they're just going back and forth. Apparently, when you have letters going forward and then backwards on the Ouija board, it's a bad spirit. So we kind of said goodbye, we ended it, and then we went to sleep. So as we're all sleeping, my mom starts freaking out of nowhere. We were all passed out, but something woke her up out of her sleep. What she described to us that she felt was one of the creepiest things I have ever heard in my life. So she told us that while she was sleeping, she kind of got woken up a little bit by something tapping on her foot. And my mom attracts a lot of spiritual energy, so this is not like her first paranormal experience at all. She said it was a very sharp and hard and pointy nail. She said she felt it just tap on her foot, and then she got kind of freaked out, so she decided to sit up in bed. She crossed her legs and she's like, okay. Mind you, everyone was sleeping. Then all of a sudden she felt pat 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 on the bed. Someone was coming towards her from the edge of the bed, and she freaked out, and as soon as she yelled, it stopped and everyone woke up. We turned on the lights, and that was it. And that is one of the weirdest experiences, and it was so creepy to me. Even though it didn't happen to me, I was in the same room. she was on one side of the bed and I was on the side that was right next to her. So like I've said, that ghosts really attract, and spiritual energy really attract to my mom, and I don't know why. And I might one day get her to do a video with me. If you guys would like that, to tell her paranormal experiences, give this video a thumbs up, because I think that'd be really interesting, because she has some spooky stories. This thing actually happens to both of my parents, but more my dad actually, and it's every once in a while, but for a good time. It used to happen like almost every night. But this happens in my house. I feel like my house is kind of haunted, but not to an extreme where it happens all the time. So while my parents are sleeping, sometimes my dad will get woken up out of his sleep by something grabbing his ankle. He also said he feels something like push up on the bed, like somebody is sitting on the edge of the bed and then gets up. That's sort of what he feels, but he'll look and there'll be nothing there. There'll be no cat, because we have animals, you know, they like to sleep with us, and they'll maybe like jump up on the bed. He said there's nothing there. So my mom's friend, who I used to call my aunt, so she used to live with us. So one day we were sitting at the kitchen table and she had her keys just sitting there on the table. Wasn't even on the edge, but wasn't in the middle either. We're talking and we're not even paying attention, and all of a sudden her keys start sliding off the table. We just looked at each other. We always know there's something here. Like, we would sit in my living room, and there's a hallway that connects to my living room that leads to like the bathroom, my parents' bedroom, and our computer room. Whenever you're sitting in that living room and you're just trying to watch TV in peace at night, you will always feel like there's something watching you. From the corner of my eye, I have seen shadow figures. I have seen a little girl in a white dress. It's so scary, and it's always coming from the hallway. Okay guys, so that is my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, give it a thumbs up if you would like to see my mom tell you guys stories, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hey guys, so it's actually a few days since I filmed this video, and I'm just giving you guys a little update. But the reason this video is so late going up, usually it should have been on Tuesday at 11 a.m. but I'm uploading this late because I have been putting off editing this video, just because ever since I filmed this, some crazy things have been happening in my house, and it's kind of too much to tell right now. So if you guys want a little update, give this video a thumbs up or comment down below something, whatever, and I'll tell you guys things that have been happening. It's pretty creepy. So I'll see you guys later.